5 listings that have taken place today, and we'll speak to a couple of them on the show. One of them is Sanathan Textiles, which saw a strong listing, stock listed at 422, which is around about a 31% premium compared to its issue price of 321 rupees. To discuss the future outlook, the post-listing plans for the company, we have Sammir Dattani, the director, who is joining us on the show. Sammir, good morning. Thank you for joining in, and firstly, many congratulations on your listing. It's a big day for your company. Let's get straight to numbers then. Now that you are a public company, you would be at the liberty to share numbers. How has this second half so far panned out for the company in terms of demand, in terms of business otherwise, and what is the kind of growth that you are envisaging for the full year?
Hi, good morning to you and all the viewers. Thank you so much. It's an important day for us today. It's a very big milestone in the journey of the company. And yeah, we are all geared up. You know, it's been a great sign of confidence from each and every investor that we see today. And we're geared up for the journey ahead. I'm proud to share with you that our new production facility is going to start in the first financial quarter of 2025, where we'll be more than doubling capacities, our polyester filament yarn capacity. So our current yarn capacity, which is about 2,23,000 tons, will be crossing more than 5,50,000 tons in the years to come. And all of it is ready. It's in the last stage of commissioning.
Hi, Sammir. Good morning. This is Vinnii this side as well. So firstly, congratulations on a good listing coming in. Like you were talking about the capacity addition that is coming in as well. I want to know and understand what would the addition be to your top line coming in on that front. Currently, obviously, for FY24, revenues were at around 3,000 crores. What are we expecting by the end of FY25 to come in for the company, given that you have this new facility in place?
So in FY25, we should manage to get at least 3 quarters of production of the first phase of the plant. And our current capacity, which is 2,23,000 tons, we'll be able to produce and sell another 2 lakh tons in the coming year, in the first year of commissioning of the plant. And in the following year, we'll be getting the entire financial year of full production capacity from the new facility.
Sammir, but talking of numbers, right, your revenue and profit both saw a sharp decline in FY24 compared to the previous 2 years. What do you attribute that to? And do you expect this new capacity that is coming on stream, would that help reverse this declining trend that you've seen?
See, considering that our capacity is going to double in absolute terms, we see that upside in the coming years for sure. As far as the margins were concerned, there was a bit of a shake-up after the global, issues, the geopolitical issues that we all experienced. But we see it settled down, and the April, May, June quarter, again, we saw normalization of margins, and we see that to continue in the coming years.
Okay, normalization of margins. I think last time when we spoke also, you highlighted at the 10 to 11% margin. I just want to understand which segments are high margin business. So I just wanted to understand which are these high margin business for you.
Average, we've managed to do about a 10.5–11% EBITDA. And we have 3 yarn verticals. We have a polyester filament yarn business, we have a cotton yarn business, and we have yarns for technical textiles. Now, yarns for technical textile is a much smaller base, but it's high margin. It's a new segment, currently contributing to 5% of our revenue. The polyester filament yarn segment is growing tremendously in terms of demand, because all the incremental yarn demand that we all have is going to get filled up by the polyester filament yarn. This has happened world over, and we see this happening in India as well. Cotton, of course, continues to remain a premium product used for specific end-use applications. And at Sanathan Textiles, our cotton offering is mainly focused on fine, compact yarns used for innerwear, shirtings, home textiles kind of applications.
Sammir, final question then, 2-part question actually. Exports of your company have reduced over a period of time. Is this a strategic move to shift more focus towards the domestic market, or is this demand concerns? And part 2 of my question pertains to imports, right? How much of the company depends on import of raw materials, and do you plan on bringing that number down as well?
So the exports is completely strategic, depending on whichever gives us a better net back, because the India market is growing. And what you see is direct export, of course. We also have a certain percentage of indirect export, which are our customers who are buying our yarns and converting into fabrics and garments and exporting that. So it's a completely strategic move of how much we want to participate in the direct export and how much we want to place domestically, depending on the net back and the profitability that is available for us for the year. As far as imports is concerned, this year we imported almost 50% of our raw material requirements in the polyester sector. And in the coming years, depending on raw material availability, pricing, and strategy, this basket keeps moving. But I think in the coming years, we will be sourcing a bit more domestically.
Okay. Sammir, thank you so much, for joining in with us today on CNBC TV18, talking to us about the outlook of the company, and hope to see you more often now. And it's going to be a quarterly thing, given that you're now listed. So every earnings, hope to see you and more often. Thanks for that. But on that note, we're going to slip into a very short break. And on the other side, we'll be joined by Digambar Bagde, who is the Executive Chairman at Transrail Lighting, to discuss the company's post-listing strategies. So stay tuned for that.